Welcome. This is the Beard. In the following weeks, we will embark on a new journey to obtain $1 million. The rules are simple. No heists, no missions, no races. All we have on offer is what is available in the overworld. Selling vehicles, collectables, robbing stores, gang wars, and the casino. This is our quest. This is our call to arms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. And welcome back. We will resume exactly where we left off. Firstly, we need to escape that gang war, because I don't have any body armor or anything that will protect me in said gang war. So, we're going to go straight in with number 61, and there's our marker set. Once there, ignore the homeless man just having a sleep. What we need to do is just head to the corridors, back alleys, whatever you know them as. And at this junction, just take this left here, follow it round for quite a while, even longer than I thought, but there you see it there. So hop round, or you could just walk around that little partition, whatever works for you. I'll do it my way. Thank you very much and good night. So here we are with 61. Back at our vehicle, we'll hit the marker up, and we're heading to a quarry. I don't know what this area technically would be called. And in there, just head towards the back, as you saw earlier from the marker, and again, pause it and you will see at your own convenience. Just head over to this rusted old part of a bus, I guess? I don't know, I'm not that clever. Hitting back into the car, opening the map, and we're eventually going to locate and set the marker for our next location and locate it, and things will happen. So heading down to this, again, just burnt out, rusty, old, no longer used section of pipelines, buses, the stuff and like and that. And just at the back, you will find the number 63, the next one we needed. Back in the car, opening the map, and just heading over. And here we go. Great stuff. Now this one is particularly easy to find. Once you hit the area, we just head over to the fire station, and once there, we'll find said action figure. Oh joy, I make such gripping content on this channel. Thank you all for being a part of this. Anyway, loading up our next location and travelling over, you'll see I stop a little bit early from where the location is saying. That's because en route I realised that there's no safe way to get down because we need to hit the underside, the river, the tunnel section here. So after a bit of fast forwarding and then waiting for a train, eventually it leaves, you get stuck, but then you'll find this little construction section here where leftover machinery has been placed. Just heading over to the digger part thing, and we're on 65. Got to make it back to your car in style, as only I can do because I am that awesome. Eventually getting back in the shit wind that we all love because it is the best thing ever, created by Everness and God and Heaven itself. We're just going to set up the location for our next one. And on we go. This is gripping. I am the best at what I do. Fight me. Anyway, let's head over to this public toilet area, and you don't need to do what I am doing here and completely circle the whole area. Instead, you can just head over to the back section, find the sinks, and on we go. I wouldn't say it's very conveniently hygienic, and stuff that are words and not mumbles coming out of my mouth. It's not hygienic or convenient having sinks outside like that. How are you going to open the door? Anyway, heading over to the shop, and yet again, just straight round into the back office area. Get chastised by the shop owner, and then off we go. Now you can see we're in a bit of a different location because I just went for a quick pit stop because again, not only is this video series about the action figures, but as a video series on a whole, it's about obtaining $1 million. So showing off my expert driving and murder skills. I'm falling backwards into a car door. We are now at the casino. Let's quickly just spin the wheel and hopefully we'll get a big prize that will help us massively towards our target. Or not, as the case may be. In the casino car park, I spent ages looking around for what I thought would be the most expensive car, and I didn't find it at all. Not even close, but money is money. Right, so back to the Shitwind. We're just going to go from my lovely penthouse that I own very much in real life and is a thing. That's where I live right now, and totally not the basement floor of my mother's place. Not at all that. I am not chained to a wall. Anyway, heading over to the location, I somehow managed to fumble doing the most easy of tasks. I am that good. I am that awesome. I get lost in my own back garden. Who am I kidding? I don't have a garden. I'm chained to my mother's walls in her basement. Anyway, in that area, as you can see, you just got to wander around till you find the house with the doghouse outside and the front lawn, and there it is. So just setting up our map with our next location. All we need to do is sit around for a minute and then head over. Now what we need to do is just be underneath the overpass. That was harder to say than I thought it would be. The best way to get over there is just to drive through the fence. And there you see, not too far away. Of course, you've got to Marty McFly over your car. If you do not do that at every opportunity, you have no soul and you subscribe to Satan's newsletters. Following on from that, what we will do is just locate and highlight our next collectible and head over there. As you can see, I'm not showing too much in the respect of the journeys between collectibles because I am now a boss at driving. So much of a boss, you may even say that I can find collectibles while reversing. I am that good. I am that awesome. Please subscribe. I will do your homework. Just kidding. You don't want me to do your homework. You'll probably fail harder than I do in life. And heading over, we just want this toll booth area, staff monitoring zone, whatever you want to call it, McJim. And there we go, number 70, and we're halfway through the video. So, let's just head back into Shitwind, locate our next collectible, and head over that way. Oh joy, looks like it's in a residential area, kind of, sort of, maybe. It's actually down this little alleyway where it seems to be a hippie knockoff shopping district thing. It's just shops of carpets down an alleyway. I'd never seen anything like this before in my life, and I hope to never experience it properly in my life ever, as they're the same rolls of carpet, tied up together multiple, many times. I don't want to see that many types of the same carpet ever again in my life. With this collectible, it is confusing. You see, after quite some time, I realised that you're not meant to do this as per normal. No, it's underground. As you can see, I'm trying to head over to the tunnels so I can enter the underground district and completely beach the Shitwind. So, just stealing the nearest car that I can find, just going to hop in there, head back to the Shitwind to knock it free. And delicately, with very subtle touches, well, that didn't go according to plan. Some may say that went less than according to plan. Anyway, we're now set where we need to be in this tunnel area. Now I will speed up the footage because, oh dear, this is just a long slog. And the collectible after the first one we get to will be even harder to describe. So enjoy the sped up footage. You're just driving through the underground sewage system which eventually connects to the train lines. See, wasn't lying. Oh no, I was. We're not there yet. Anyway, there's some splitting junctions. You just need to make sure you pick the right one. By all means, slow down the video so you can figure it out. Told you we get to train lines eventually. Just wasn't expecting it to be an actual train at the time. Anyway, I eventually self-righted myself. We just drive through, following these lines a bit further. And this is the area we need to be. Just heading up to this top section here. And slowly sauntering over because stairs apparently is hard for this character to manoeuvre as much as a ramp. Now, with being still underground, the map does not help. It's just zoomed in very tight and so nigh on impossible to negotiate. So after a bit of back and forth, I decided to go back where the first collectible was and then just follow that route through. And how the shipwind works in a sewer system, don't ask me, I am not that clever, not that smart, I just appreciate the heck out of the fact that the shipwind can do this. It defies logic, especially considering how beaten up the car is. Anyway, eventually you will find it at one of these stations, and it will make sense why I kept stopping at every single one. Right, that is the underground section finished. Let's go back to the overworld, and with the most uninspiring ramp you'll ever see in your life, let's just quickly highlight our next location by a lake somewhere, but not too far away. So let's head over to said lake. You're looking for this first hut. I just did a rail grind with a car down a handrail. Only I am this awesome. Only I create this top level comedy content. Only I deserve you to subscribe. So unsubscribe every other channel and just watch my videos. Even if you've already done these collectibles and this is boring for you, you need to do it because I am the best in the world at what I do, because I just said so. And there we go. Enough of the hot dogging and grandstanding. Back in the car. We're going to select the location for our next one. And you can see it's just south there of the racetrack. So let's head over there. And as we approach, I show off more of that A-skill driving, and my god, look at the state of the shitwind. Now, some people may recognise this on the heists that you do. This is the biker gang hideout. Now, I'm a little bit dubious to head in there because I'm not sure if they're going to be hostile. Eventually I build up the courage to realise they don't give a damn about me because I am that insignificant. All you need to do is just head into this first lockup and then stop the opening door with your body and then head over, and it's just right there. It couldn't be more simple if you try. Anyway, back to the map yet again, and I'm sick and tired of saying back to the map yet again. We've got the location and we're here at the dam. And what you want to do is just run up the dam for quite a while. I say quite a while. You just need to get down this set of stairs down here after the middle block building thing that exists in worlds that are structures of words I do not know. And then just head downstairs, and there it is in the corner, as if it was there on purpose. Anyone will think it was designed. Anyway, to our next location, and that seems to be not far away, but because of the windy roads, it's very far away. I get kindly rewarded from Rockstar for my good behaviour, and that distracted that I fall down a hill. Quite badly. Is that blood on the front of Shitwind? Where that came from, I don't know, but it's nice to see that the blood has survived all the dents and cracking. That is beyond interesting. Let's try and get out of the lake area and do so in fashion. You see, what I like to do is go off-road to try and save some time. And what you just saw there was me going off-road being hard, but it seems returning to the road is just as hard for me. I am that good. Driving 101. I am perfect. Everyone should be subscribing. Why are you not subscribing? Subscribe now or else. Once you pass this little barrier there, just head through and the gates kindly open for you. This is great. We fully appreciate this. This is good manners and good storytelling. Heading over, we go as far around as we can, just looking around for entrances to the middle of this section. And here we come across a gate. Not just any gate, an impenetrable gate. See that gate in front of us there? This one here does not move for us. We are at a point of no return. But there was another gate that if you walk up to, does open for you, provided you walk through the right section of the movable part. I am that awesome. I tried to go through a wall that would not move. Anyway, heading over to this Los Santos government facility sign, you can see that on the, well, it was the right, it's now the left, because I did a whole circle of it, because I was that blind when I was recording this footage. I am this awesome, I am this great, all subscribe to me. Now we've just highlighted the location, and we're back at another 24/7 mini-mart supermarket thing. And yet again, we have to head down the back. Here we go, that's number 78, and we're rapidly approaching the end of the video. From there, once again, to the trusted map, and we're going to get our next location. Driving through, and that was not my fault. They completely drove into me. I was quite possibly speeding and driving on the wrong side of the road, but shush, that was their fault. They turned into me. Anyway, once you hit this toll booth, just a quick jaunt up these stairs. Eventually you get to the top of the stairs and collect the figurine. Perfection. One left to go for this part. Don't worry, we're nearly there and you can put something more entertaining on. once this video is completed, of course. Now from there, we just got to head over to another vineyard. Now we kind of went to one earlier when in a previous part for a different one, but there are two on the actual map. I'm calling it a vineyard. It better be a vineyard, please be a vineyard. It looks more like a farm. How can I not tell the difference? That gate is surprisingly strong. Stronger than it should be. This is very much a farm and not a vineyard. I need to get therapy. So speaking of therapy, you should all probably seek therapy as well yourselves because you are listening to the dulcet drone of my voice. Anyway, that's number 80. That'll do it for this part. We'll see you in the next one.